Hey everyone, it's your friend Think Noodles, and welcome to Ask Think for Monday, March 23rd, 2015. Wow, March 23rd. It's kind of an important day. That is actually the day, or today is actually 8 years from the day I started my first website, which finally made its way to YouTube, or made my way to YouTube, but wow, unbelievable. 8 years. Woo, I'm old. Okay, so let's get to the question I asked you guys last week, and it was, what song do you sing in the shower? And don't say you don't, because we all know you do. And the first person, Jordan Firestar, says, I've never sang a song in the shower before. And I'm sorry, but you totally misunderstood the question and didn't read it, because we all know you sing in the shower. Come on, man. Official Hamster Bro says, what I sing in the shower is made up rap songs, because when you're in the shower, no one hears you trying to act cool, which I am. Nice. Ramsey Raccoon sings all about that bass because we refer to it way too many times during the day. An example. All about that kitty, no doggy. Malo's Warthog says, I like singing Let It Go, even though I'm a boy and stuff. Don't judge me! And this was such a great question because the answers were pretty funny. I really do enjoy reading them. Marwa Aslami says, when I take a shower, I sing I'm So Fancy by Iggy Azalea. Wanted Flea is quite ashamed with what they sing in the shower. They sing Gangnam Style. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. It's just a song that gets in your head and you can't get it out. Sir Coffee says, I usually just sing random tunes I've heard over the last few months and mush them all together. I know they're probably a combination of 5 songs that I can't name. After a while, it kind of creates its own lyrics and stuff, and I can't remember any of them. So his songs, like, sort of build a life of their own. Mr. Muffin Man asks, the songs I sing, you ask? Well, I try to make dubstep with my mouth and try to play songs I remember, but I always fail and spit all over, so good thing you do that in the shower and, not at the dinner table or something like that. That would ruin everybody's food. The Crafting Table says, I don't sing. I normally just click myself in select thoughtful shower. Sims 4 jokes. Noodle on. XX Devil Hawk XX sings Singing in the Shower by Becky G because that's literally what they're doing. Brock Chu sings Peanut Butter Jelly Time. P.S. Can you sing My Little Pony? I don't really know the lyrics to it. I remember the lyrics that a friend of mine made up, and it was kind of like My Little Pony, skinny and bony, and it keeps going from there. And it's not very flattering to the My Little Pony franchise. That guy Bob, not actually that guy Bob, says peanut butter jam time, peanut butter jam time. It's not got the same jingle because he's British. Being British is a downer sometimes. Oh, you ruined the British ruined peanut butter jelly time. There's nothing left to live for, is there? Denny's Chavez Ramos says, that's easy. I sing La Cucaracha, the Mexican song of the cockroach, because it's an awesome song. Speaking of awesome songs, Fido Dido sings Everything is Awesome because it's awesome. Nice. Ayan Shahzad says, in the shower, I sing jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to sing in the shower. Hey. Nice. Not really a song, but I made it up. Nova Cat says, I sing my own version of Taylor Swift's Shake It Off, and I call it Wash It Off. And the Serious Pony Lover, where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Okay, all right. Enough. Okay, guys, as for me, the song that I sing in the shower when Think's wife isn't home was named by someone else previously, and you guys might have noticed because of the way I sang it. For some reason, I Ever since I saw the Lego movie, it has been stuck in my head for like forever. So I sing, everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Okay, enough. So, guys, before we get to the questions for me, don't forget to leave your question in the comments below so I can have something to answer next week. Well, actually, that isn't true. Well, no, yes, nope, actually, it isn't. So, I will be answering the questions, but it won't be next week or the week after that. It'll be the week after that because I'm going on vacation. And next week's Ask Think is going to be for Think's wife. So the one after that will be some other questions that I have. And then, well, yeah. So yeah, these, sorry guys, bonk, wake up. Yeah, so the questions you ask here will be in the week after's the Think's wife one. So in 2 weeks. Okay, I think we got that covered. And that's why I'm not asking you guys a question to put in it. Or I'm not asking you guys a question to answer for me because it won't be a next week's video because I won't get to them by then. So it'll skip a week. Anyway, so you can leave one question per comment, one question per comment, but you can leave as many comments as you like. Also, if the comments on this Ask Think are closed, go to the most recent Ask Think and ask your question there. And the first one comes to us from Sammy May, and she asks, will you get an Apple Watch? You know, I don't really know. When they first announced it, I said yes. When I saw the demonstrations, I'm not 100% sold on it. I think what I need to do, and it may be like an iPad for me. When iPad came out, I was like, my iPhone can do that. And it didn't take until the iPad 2 came out, and I said, you know what? I need that. So it may be that I look at it and kind of, whatever. And then when they come out with an updated version with some more features, better hardware, better battery life, I may get it then. Or who knows? I may walk into an Apple store and try one on and really, really like it. But I think I'm going to have to try it before I buy it. Joshua H asks, why do you keep putting a question mark on all the Ask Think videos? That's actually the thumbnail that Ogan Matranga created for me, and it's just, my face with a question mark because you're asking me questions. And so it's not that I don't know what the episode number is, although at this point I probably don't anymore. No, it's in the title, so I do know the episode number. But yeah, it just fits with the theme of the video. Nerdian Nation says, dear Mr. Noodles, I'm sure every one of us is wondering the same thing. How do you choose a background video for Ask Think? Just wondering if you said in another video. If so, I'm very sorry. I don't think I've ever said, but really it's just kind of what comes to mind if I want to do multiplayer or not, or if I have a lot of work to do off camera and not a lot of time to do it in, and I'm not going to be able to get to do a mini game with you guys, because that's what I always prefer to do, is to do multiplayer in the background with you guys. And if I can't, because I'm too busy with other things, then I put in the background of me doing things off camera, or what would normally be off camera. Neth110 says, think. Early congratulations on 700,000. You should have 700,000 by the time you read this next Monday, right? Well, I mean, just because the video comes out on Monday doesn't mean I'm reading it on Monday. But no, I don't think I'm going to hit 700,000 by Monday, or, well, by right now, I will not have hit it. But it will happen this week. And if you guys want to be in the 700,000 subscribers, like, congratulations video with your fan art and stuff, please do send that as soon as you can, even before I hit 700,000, because I think I have a feeling that I'm going to hit it right at the end of the week. I'm going to have to put that video together very, very quickly. So I won't be able to wait like 1, 2, or 3 days after I hit 700,000 to collect all your fan art. So please send it as soon as you can so you can get in the video. The mini Mike High Zero says, is it true that a ThinkSlab animation is going to happen? Yes, it is true. I've been working with an animator. Well, I already have the song parody done. The music's been done for months. And I do have an animator that I'm working with. And he's been working very hard on it, but he has school like you guys do, and that gets in the way a little bit. But I'd say, I think he's around halfway done, 50% done, I think, at this point. So it's moving along, and when the summer comes, it'll move really fast. Busy 2014 says, Think, please help. I'm worried now you said about your wife's channel getting deleted. I don't want mine to get deleted. I haven't posted any videos yet, but I comment. So do I need to post a video so my channel won't get deleted? No, you don't. You use your account, so that's why it's not really a problem. The thing is, with her account, she doesn't really use it. So she's not commenting on videos, liking videos, or uploading any of her own videos. So that's why YouTube has deleted it in the past, because it's just completely inactive. Dragon Ball Z fan asks, Think Noodles, can you do the Think Noodles animated more? Well, I don't really do them. I do my normal videos, and Abby, who has done them up to this point, she comes to me and says, oh, I really like that video. It inspired me. Can you give me the audio for it? And I give it to her, and she does it. And then I pay her to put it on my channel. So she can only, she's again someone in school, like my animator for my parody, and so that gets in the way. So she can only do about one every month or two, because school gets in the way, and it's a lot of work to animate things. Rainbow Star 140 asks, what's your honest opinion of the dog breed pit bulls? I think they're just like any other breed. And just like any other breed, they can be trained to be aggressive, and they can also be trained to be really sweet. I mean, you could, I've seen golden retrievers, which are the sweetest dogs on earth. Kopi is the sweetest dog I've ever met. And I've seen some golden retrievers that are mean, and it surprises me when I see it, but a lot of it has to do with the way that you train them and treat them, right? And pit bulls have a bad reputation because, they're pretty powerful dogs, and generally are the breed of choice if you happen to be using your dog to attack other dogs, which is a really sad thing. But that's the reputation that they have. And in New York specifically, there's a lot of pit bulls. And they actually have tried to make it seem a little bit less, or there's so much stigma tied to the name or the breed pit bull that they actually, some people have sort of created a euphemistic name for them called a New Yorkie. And it sort of sounds a little bit sweeter. I don't know if it really works, but anyway, they do that. King Piggy is cool says, in school, were you that kid that gets straight A's? No. No. I did pretty well through middle school and my first couple of years in high school, but when actually, if you watch my Draw My Life, go ahead and find that. You can search Think Noodles Draw My Life. Go ahead and look at that, and it'll explain the whole story about my grades. Roy Koplowich says, Dear Think, why am I never on Think's Lab? I have this very important question. Turtlefish. Well, I mean, getting on Think's Lab, I think you mean as far as your skin or character in Think's Lab. And you need to follow me on Twitter and respond to a tweet. If I say need IGNs, that means I need your in-game name on Minecraft, including capitalization. Has to be case sensitive. And just respond with your username, and I'll put you in the video. As far as turtle or fish, turtles for pets, fish for food. But I guess fish aren't food, according to Nemo. Fish are friends, not food. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's how it goes. Anyway, Clemson Magic says, Mr. Think, you've seen some 80s movies, right? Yes. Then I have a question. Can you please answer your favorite movie from the 80s? Ghostbusters/Ghostbusters 2. B, Back to the Future movies. C, Jurassic Park. Or D, none of the above/other. If I had to choose from those three, I guess, properties or trilogies or whatever, I'd have to say, and I'm sorry to let you down based on your avatar there, but Back to the Future movies. Sean Kennedy says, Think, I was just wondering, how do you get your raw recordings on your channel, yet not in the video section of your channel page? It's so cool. Well, first of all, I don't have one for this video and for the next two, but usually I do have the raw recordings. If you guys want to see what he's talking about, go to the description on previous ones and you can see. But the way that I do it is I upload those as unlisted videos, and then I just link them. So the only way to find them is to use the links in the description. Alan Lynn asks, is recording and editing hard? Yes. It might seem easy, but it really is not that easy. Sometimes it's frustrating. Sometimes it's very stressful. And other times, but I'm telling you guys, it's because the question asks, is it hard? And I'm telling you guys the bad things about it. There are a ton of good things, a million good things, and like 2 bad things. But yeah, it is challenging. That's a better word for it. That it's challenging to record and edit. Boomer Crazy asks, would you ever want to live stream? And if so, on YouTube or Twitch? I have live streamed before on both, actually. And Twitch is much better quality than YouTube. There's only like about a 3-second delay on Twitch, and there's like almost a full minute on YouTube, and I still don't understand why they haven't fixed that or somehow corrected that. But they say it's like a feature or intentional, but to me it's just poor tech. The thing about live streaming is I'm a YouTuber, and I've sort of trained myself to be a YouTuber which talks non-stop. I fill every second of space with my voice. And the thing about streaming is you got to stream. Typically, your audience expects you to stream for a couple of hours minimum. Sometimes these people are streaming for 6, 8, 10 hours at a time. And I just don't have the energy for that. I mean, because, and like I said, being a YouTuber and trying to fill every second of space with my voice, I do that when I stream. And when that goes on for 2 to 3 hours, and I every time I haven't done it in a long time, but when I would go into it, I'd be like, okay. And I would tell myself, I'd sit there before I start streaming and say, you don't have to talk every second. So just chill out, dude. And it would work for like the first 5 minutes. And then I would just get into that zone that I get into, and I just go and go and go at the tippy top of my energy. And at the end of the stream, I can't do anything for the rest of the day. Just completely, entirely spent. But if I had to, I'd do it on Twitch. Donna Garin asks, are you getting another dog? No. No, Kopi is enough to handle. I mean, she's a great dog and everything, but the only dog, if I were to get another one, I'd only consider another golden retriever, and 2 of those in a 1-bedroom apartment in New York City. No. Gaiman Ty for the win R asks, what editing program do you use? 95% of the time I use Final Cut Pro. The other 5% of the time, it's just for one video, I use ScreenFlow, but otherwise it's all Final Cut Pro. Ming Chow asks, last time you went to Thailand, you went to Hong Kong. Will you come to Hong Kong this time, please? Please, please. No. Sorry to disappoint you, but and I'm impressed you remember. But we are going by way of Tokyo this time because I've never been to Japan. Speaking of traveling, the next 2 people kind of asked the same question. Will you go to England, and are you coming to Minecon 2015? Because it is in London. For those of you guys who don't know, first of all, tickets go on sale on Friday. So don't miss that if you guys want to go, if you guys want capes or whatever. That's when the tickets go on sale. They are pretty expensive. They're 129 pounds, which is around $200 US. So also keep that in mind, especially if London's kind of far away and you have to fly. It could be very, very expensive. But no, I am not going to Minecon this year. It is over a holiday weekend here in the United States, Independence Day, July 4th weekend. And that's kind of a family thing with us. And not everyone in the US, but it's something that we do. And also my wife will be starting her fellowship on July 1st. So we have to prepare for that and get things kind of, I guess, sort of organized for her fellowship at this new hospital and everything. So it's just not possible for us to go that weekend. It's pretty much the worst weekend possible. Thomas Strong says, hey, Think, when Terraria comes out for Mac, will you play it? Well, I didn't know they were developing a Mac version, but I was able to install Steam for Windows on my Mac, and I can play Terraria. I just, I really haven't got the space for a series like that just yet. The Singleton says, hey, Think, what would you think if Disney World built Think's Lab in Disney World and look exactly the same, although a bit less boxier? Oh, I'm waiting, just waiting for the day that I have, or the night that I have a dream about actually being in the lab. and it might come soon, because in the last, let's see, in the last 3 days, 3 days? Yeah, in the last 3 days, I've made 7 Think Slabs. Mostly just the recording. I think I've only edited 2 of those, and I've got 5 more to edit and 1 more to record because I'm going on vacation. And all I think or see while I'm awake is Think Slab. And I was telling my wife, like, you know, I'm starting to get really annoyed at the minions. And she's like, and I was like, because she was talking about being annoyed at one of the people she works with, and I was like, I've been really annoyed at Kevin. I was like, I yell at him nonstop, and she's like, that's not very nice. And I'm like, he's a jerk sometimes. He never does what I want him to. Robert Guzman says, can you please let me in Clash? And I have a suggestion at the end, give out tips because I'm doing really, really bad. Well, first of all, to let you into the Clash of Clans, I mean, I do remove people all the time for inactivity or other reasons. But the spots go really fast, but keep checking. You could get in. And I have been trying to give out tips during the videos, and I hope those help, but I'm still kind of bad at the game myself, so I wouldn't take that much advice from me. Pixel Bunny asks, how long do you think the Crazy Craft episodes will continue on? Because you're so overpowered that you already defeated everything, and I think you're right. I think I have defeated just about everything. I have to check through like all of the eggs that I've collected, but there really is not much left. I'm just playing around with the things I didn't play with sort of as toys. But I think you guys can all tell, and I think obviously you can tell that that the series is kind of winding down, wrapping up, that sort of thing, because there's really not a lot left to accomplish. Nerdian Nation asks, what is your custom NPC mod? I've tried at least a dozen, and none of them work, do tell. I didn't even know there was more than one. The name of the mod is literally Custom NPCs. It's made by, I think his name is Nopes. Is that? No, maybe not. I think that's the more player models mod. I don't know, but it is the, if you type in Custom NPCs mod into Google, and the first one that comes up on Minecraft forum, I'm sure it's got to be that one. It is the most popular, and the best one is the one I use. Explosive Creeper says, in Think Slab, what's the command to make your minions invulnerable, if that's how you spell it? Well, it's invulnerable, and probably the reason that you're having trouble with it is because you haven't spelled it correctly. It's invulnerable. But yeah, you have to summon them with the tildes, and then in curly brackets, invulnerable: 1. Kimberly Tier says, how do you get Dave to sit down in your Think Slab videos? What, you guys have never seen a villager sit down? No, it's because with the Think Noodles mod that I have now, the custom mod, the modeling for the minions was changed, obviously with the arms and stuff. I also had it so that he made the legs bend when they sit down. Skater Dude Gaming says, whenever you play as a minion on Think Slab, do you have to kill one? Kill a minion? Who would do such a thing? I used to. Until someone taught me that, and it was one of you guys, that if you point your crosshairs to a minion and type /morph space morph target, it will morph into them and you don't have to kill them. So I feel a lot better about not hearing minion screams before I start each video. All right, guys, that's it for this episode of Ask Think. Don't forget to leave your question in the comments below so I can have something to answer in 2 weeks. See, I got it right. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. And of course, Noodle on!